Today, Mother Nature gave us a small taste of her power.
Take a look. You can see this steel chain line tarp go flying into the sky, and the viewer who sent us this says it weighs several hundred pounds. The Night Beat's Jolina Esperto is in Fort Myers with the video that's the talk of the neighborhood.
The tarp is sitting right here in his front yard, but it belongs over there behind all these houses at the Bishop Verreau baseball field. Now, this strong wind blew this into his tree, but a neighbor nearby who I spoke with helped get it down, but he told me he still couldn't believe his eyes.
A typical Saturday evening on Charles Road in Fort Myers. No signs of extreme weather.
Casual breeze, I would say, yeah.
But just before 4:15 p.m., Alan James was glancing out of his window and saw this. The chains holding down a tarp in the Bishop Verreau Catholic High School baseball stadium flying away, and then an entire tarp flying around in the air.
And I hear like aluminum banging all over the place and see sheets of aluminum flying over my neighbour's roof. And then this tarp took off, which looked like the size of a car cover. But when you see what landed, it took off, it circled around.
Eventually landing in his neighbor's tree and leaving a mess in the baseball stadium. He told me he lived here since 2013, and the only times he has seen wind do something like this was during Hurricanes Irma and Ian.
It weighs so heavy, I can't imagine what kind of wind it would take to lift up. It's hundreds of pounds, that thing. We were exhausted trying to stretch the thing out.
He told me living across the street from the baseball field is a plus side to his property.
Me and my grandson come watch them pitching and stuff, yeah, and we throw the balls back for them and stuff. So.
And as cool as this site was, he is thankful nothing was damaged and no one was hurt.
I thought it was going over my roof, but it landed in the tree instead, thankfully.
And did your neighbor see it? Or?
Yeah, he heard it. His dogs went crazy, he heard it. Thought his dogs were doing something, but there's aluminum in his tree, there was aluminum over here. And the tarp just missed everybody's house and cars. I don't know how, but it would have totaled the car.
He says this is a reminder that we are in the middle of hurricane season. Now, this kind of thing happened within seconds on his road with no warning, no thunder. So he's going to stay on high alert, and he has his shutters up. On the Night Beat, Jolina Esperto, Wink News.
Jolina, thank you. And meteorologist Greg Rule is back with a closer look at this wind event. Greg, what exactly did we see? Was it a tornado of some sort?
Yeah, so definitely wasn't a tornado, and I actually had to go through a kind of a replay of Wind Doppler 3X radar right about this time, between around 4 and 4:30. There were no thunderstorms around, as you can see, mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. But what you can see a little bit is a little bit of a vortex right in there, a little bit of that dirt being sucked up into that whirlwind. So yeah, what an amazing video caught on camera earlier this afternoon. Was not a tornado. Spoke with the National Weather Service out of Tampa, and they'll likely confirm this as a dust devil and or a whirlwind that swirled through the area of Fort Myers earlier this afternoon. Guys?